Hello, my name is Angela Alec and I am an artist. Welcome back to my tutorial of painting a seascape and a boat. Okay, let me move my camera back to our painting like this. It's a little bit blurry and I don't know why. Okay, let me try a good focus. Still blurry. Come on. Why it does that? Okay, here you go. Sorry about that. Okay, right now it should be good. Okay, just let me move a little bit further that you can see it. Alrighty. Okay, let's start it. Okay, I hope you see it well. If you notice, I add there's a little board of a boat that I forgot to notice. I just, make it visible. So right now we are going to do our details. So this is basically a background. Okay, a little bit farther, I guess I will put camera like this. Actually, I want it closer, but I cannot fit hold the painting on the camera. But anyway, already. So when I do, when I start working on a kind of details and final look, I usually add, I have this little gloss, golden gloss medium. It makes color very bright and I like bright colors. I do everything bright. So, and it makes colors look shiny and, like bright and glossy. So, okay, let's start it. So here, because if you notice, I want to make this painting as a sun goes down. Let me just put a little bit upper. See, our sun is going down. It's kind of almost behind this boat. And so that's why I want to make a sea a little bit. I guess I need to put my camera a little bit up right now because we're going to work on top somewhat like this. Okay, so I want to make it a little bit darker, so that will be kind of indicate that its sun goes down. It's little bit. I want to make sea a little bit darker. So I already add a little bit medium to my paint, and let's start it. If you notice, I don't really mix much my painting. I just mix it a little bit. I don't mix it too much, just to make it, because when paint is not mixed, it kind of does better job. Well, at least how I like it. And I paint over the boat, which is okay because we're going to paint the boat as well. I'm adding a little bit of black to my brush, a little bit of black to my brush. So I made it basically like a dark blue. Hopefully you can see it. See, it's not a black, it's like a dark blue. And I'm making this a little water lines, because I just wanted to make it a little bit darker. And I still not covering it all the way. See, I leaving this light parts open. So that kind of gives a depth to my painting. But the ends, I will probably Okay. A little bit darker right there. And I will put a little dark under the boat, right there. I don't mix much. If you see my brush, see my colors is not mixed. I do mix some, but I don't mix it like all the way. That it's kind of those gives me it goes, you know, it blends on a canvas, on or on the surface you painting. Now just a blue. And darker here. A little bit. And I want to make our sky a little bit darker on top as well. Just to indicate it's getting darker. Like that. Okay, so our painting is not like naturalism. It's semi-abstract painting, so we just don't need to make like a perfect, but you know, as close as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit white here and there. See how I keep my brush almost like this, and it's makes like it's a water, little bit water. I don't know, let me move it closer, like this. Do you see? It makes like a water moves a little bit. Okay. And I want it lighter, and it's as it comes here. Okay. And I want to add a little bit turquoise here on the water, because it's still not too light. It's still not a night. It's evening. Okay. And I want to put a little bit of turquoise here and there. I love this color. It makes everything more beautiful. I think this, right now, I think it's my favorite color. I put it everywhere I can. Okay, a little white. And what I am going to do, I'm going to put a white line, a little bit of lighter line right there, where the ocean touches, where ocean touches a sky, like that. Yeah. I don't use, in this case, blending brush, because I just want it kind of like abstract. You know, I don't want to, I'm not willing to make it look like, you know, like a real sea. That's why I don't really care about like right now to make it like look like natural. Okay, and I think it looks pretty good already. Okay, alrighty. Let me wash my brush a little bit, clean up my brush a little bit. And now, see, I indicate this board, and now we want this board kind of not that flat. And I still use this my big brush, and I'll put a little bit of my medium to my white to make it softer and easy to move. I still add some a little water, you know, but not much. Okay, so let's do this a little blinks. I just slightly touch the top of this edge of this board, seaboard, like this. Just a little touch, okay, to make it not too flat, okay. Okay, and I want to indicate this part as well, you know. See how loosely I'm doing it? I'm not really care about perfect, you know, like a perfect line, but this brush really helps me to, you know, do them. Okay. Okay. This is some sort of board, and I'm going to put a little lighter on top right here. Okay. There you go. Okay, so now let's work a little bit with our drums. Okay. I will change color of the drums, I think, because I want them a little bit yellowish. I want them a little bit yellowish, and this is a chair, piano chair. Okay. Here, I'm just using, I have some white paint left on my brush that went too far, and I just want to use it like that to indicate some lights. Okay, and right here. Okay, maybe a little bit here. Okay, now I will take a smaller brush, and I want a little bit yellow. Yellow. Come on. Okay. And the medium. It looks like too yellow right now, but we will add some red colors. Like this little like dramatic look, but this is not the end. I'm going to add some red on it. And a little bit of white. And I'm going to use a little bit of brown on them too. I like this brown color, burnt umber, but it's not quite burnt umber as every brand has a little bit of difference on the colors. So I don't really shop for specific brand. I just use what on sale. Whatever on sale. I add a little bit black to my brown to make this side a little bit darker right there. Okay. for tutorials, it's better to use, now I know it, it's better to use a smaller sizes, because in this case it's too long. You know, when it will be smaller, we can finish it much faster. But that's okay. Adding some red like that. Oh yeah. And a little dark brown right here. A little more dark brown right there. These are Jamaican drums. I don't know if they are like that. If you notice, I don't have any picture or something in front of me. I just do it from my imagination. I just do it as I remember how they look. So they might not quite look exactly same, but I do the way I remember. Most of my paintings are just my imagination, just something that just something that on my mind. Okay. Okay. Now I want to add some sort of like ornaments to it. So I will make a little bit darker right there, and I will add something right here. You know. Okay. And let's take some red and add some like a red ornaments. To make it a little bit look like Jamaican ornaments, you know. Okay. And let's do like this. Okay. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I feel like you're not quite seeing my do's. Okay. Alrighty, hope that's better. Okay. It's Jamaican, so we want to make them bright, bright, bright. Okay. And a little bit orange, a little bit brown. Okay. And a little bit white. No. Kind of make it, I guess, better to add a little more yellow, like that. Okay. Now I'm taking a little bit of white to indicate the top a little bit like this. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm mixing a little bit of yellow with white. to make it a very light yellow color to indicate these edges on the top. Okay, because too white is not, it didn't work really well. Okay, and a little bit of light. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little blue here and there, like that. Let's make it really colorful. Yay! Look at that. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. Alrighty, now let's go back to my favorite instrument. See, I use this time this smaller little angle brush, and it's, I believe, 1/8 inch or 95 centimeter brush. Also very good brush. This is present from my art collision. I went to art collision meeting last month when it wasn't a coronavirus time yet. So I was in a meeting, and one girl was there, and she just presented that to me, and I love it. They're so good. I don't even know what the brand of it. Brand is Craftsmart brand. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of red. I don't know, I just want it, you know, I don't know why. I just want it. I just want to add a little bit of red, and I will probably make it a little bit right here to make it more curly-ish. See how my lines is not perfect, and that's okay. We don't need them perfect. We want them not perfect. Okay. Right now, when it came to detail, I use a smaller brush. Because to make a details with a big brush, it's pretty much not really convenient. So for details, let's use a smaller brush that you can kind of, even this is abstract painting, I still want it pretty, not that bad. Well, this is not abstract, this is a semi-abstract. Right here on the bottom, right now I use brown, and I use a little bit of black, and I don't mix it. I just put on my brush a little bit of brown and a little bit of black, and I will take a little bit of yellow. See how many paints on my brush? All kind of them. And I just add some yellow right there, some sort of lights. Okay. Here you go. Okay. My cat. You know, I start making video and my cat is looking at me with with the eyes wide open. You know, like, who you talking to? You know, I have my cat. I didn't bought it. She came when she was like a very little. She was 1 month old. Somebody throw her away or what, or she ran away. I don't know. So, but she was thrown away because she definitely was not taken care. You can tell she was so sick. She had a diarrhea and full of fleas. So and it was raining outside. She was so wet. And she came toward my door meowing, you know, like she definitely was asking for help. And of course, I couldn't let her die. So since then she lives with me. Okay. I want to add a little more dark red to my cello right here on the bottom. I don't know if a red cellos exist. My cello going to be reddish. Probably. I think there's all kind of cellos exist, right? And on the end, I'm adding a little bit of black to my cello. So it's kind of will be darker on the bottom. Like this. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to the top. Like this. Oh, that's beautiful color. See how it's beautiful when you don't mix your colors really? When you don't blend your colors too much. See how beautiful it turns. Here you go. It blends on the canvas. It blends on your surface you are working on. Okay, don't go too far. And I'm going to add a little bit yellowish right there too, like that. Yeah, I love it. More red right here. Today weather was so beautiful. I really wanted to go outside for a walk, but didn't. I was thinking like, okay, let me finish with this my tutorial and then I'll go. And then I start doing something. I start posting some stuff on my new paintings and flowers to Etsy, and it was time to go back to my painting. And I thought, okay, but maybe I'll go if I will finish sooner. A little bit more yellow. You know, when you mix colors with medium, they are so bright and nice. They became way beautiful. somewhat like this. I like it. I think I will leave it like this right now. But what I need to do, I need to add the strings on the cello. And what I'm going to do is I will dry my brush. This is my dirty napkin. So I'm going to dry my brush as possible, as good as possible. See, it's already has a little bit like, can you see it? Focus. Okay, like this. See? And this will help me. It's kind of like a dry brush thing. Will help me to make a strings. So I'll show you how. So I'm taking a little bit of paint on my brush. I took a little more than I supposed to. Like this. Okay? And what I'm going to do, I will just go all the way to here. Okay? And now with the edge of my brush, I'm going to indicate some strength like that. If it's not quite straight, don't worry about it. You know, that's the beauty of this painting, you know, that it's not perfect. That's the beauty of it. If it's perfect, it will be for the photograph. And that's the painting. Okay, couple more. And I don't know what it should be here, but I'm going to do like this, a little square, and help with my strings. Now I'm going to do same thing with the black, just to indicate like lines in between, you know, like a spaces in between a little bit. And again, I'm not trying to make it perfect. I just go as I go. They are not straight. They kind of curly, but I'm trying to do as straight as possible, of course. But it's not the big deal if they're not straight. Just like that, here and there. Okay. Okay. And something like this right here. Ouch. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to add some a little bright strings here and there. I'm adding a little black when I put too much white to kind of fix it. to make them look like a strings. Coming closer, huh? You know, that's how it is. You paint it and then you fix it if you don't like it, you know, and on and on. Okay, and I want to make a little bit darker right there. I'm just adding to my brown just a little bit of black, you know, to make it a little bit darker right there. Okay. And I want to fix right here. I kind of, with my big brush, I didn't do a really good job right here. So I'm fixing now. Okay. This little shape, cello shape right there. Okay. Here you go. Okay. And maybe a little bit of lighter part right here. Right here. And a little bit yellowish right there. Add a little, because it's became kind of more pinkish, more reddish top, and I want it a little bit indicates yellow color. I understand that cello could be red, but not pink, I think. But who knows? Maybe. Alrighty. So now, if you remember, we had right here bottle of wine, glass, and cigarette. It was or something. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm mixing a little bit of yellow and white, you know, and I'm going to make a champagne bottle. Oh no, first I need to make a so right here, say I have yellow and white, so I'm going to take a little bit of blue and I will make it green. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just you know, like, right, if you mix blue and yellow, you will get a green color. And I will add a little bit of black to make it dark green. I usually mix my colors. I buy whatever is on sale, as I said, and then I just mix my colors. What color I need, I just mix them myself. And sometimes I make such a beautiful colors that it's you can't even find in a store. Okay, leaves, and I will probably even make 2 roses like that. Okay. Okay. 2 red roses. You know, in our culture, actually, we don't give 2 roses. We usually giving 3 or 5 or 1, but never 2. So I need to make a third one then, right? There you go. Let's make rose number 3 or 5. Let's make 5. You know, we have a good gentleman who is not cheap and brought to his woman 5 roses, right? Okay. Here's my green. Here's my green. Let's just add some stems here. Okay, like that. And some more leaves. Okay. Okay. Now I'm taking a little bit of yellow and white. Just a little bit. Just almost like nothing. Just to indicate this little flowers. I don't even want them look like a, you know, I would prefer they will be like a red spots, but let's do it. Hey. Let's make them look like a rose. I think they look more like a tulip in this case. But it's okay. Flowers. That was the main idea, that there would be flowers on the piano. And I want to fix a little bit this line right there. Okay. And this chair. Piano chair. There you go. Like that. Yay. And I want to add a little bit brownish right there. You know, just to make it a little, not kind of black, you know. Even I like black color. It's actually not my favorite. I like I like every color. But just want to make it a little bit, I don't know, happier. Happier. Okay. We will come back to the floor later. Right now, we're just working on details, and of course, our boat's waiting for us. Okay. So now I'm mixing again yellow and white, and I'm going to do a bottle. Let's make a bottle like a big one like this. Okay. That would be a bottle. Okay. A little more white. Okay, what wine it will be there? Let's make it white wine. Right? Like a champagne. Let's see, some sort of label. On a bottle. Maybe there is even something, you know, grapes or whatever. And oh, what did I do? Okay. Looks like it became a rose champagne. That's okay. See how it came from white champagne to rose champagne. Label with something here, with some sort of words here. Da 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 da. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's going to be a little dark right there. Okay. Okay. Not quite sure if I like it, but I know myself. If I don't like it, I need to go to the next object and work with that. Before I completely ruin it. Okay. I guess I think my phone telling me that I'm too slow. How long is my video? Oh, it's almost an hour. Okay, so let me just put very quick champagne glass. Just you will see the idea how it's easy. That I can finish. I will finish it later because it's became another hour, which is too much. I don't want to make a video number 3 on this. I maybe will do it, but if you will kind of want for it. But I think you kind of get an idea of how it works, and I don't think you really need a okay. Okay, and my ashtray was somewhere here, right? Some sort of ashtray. Okay. You know, I don't want to hurry myself to finish because it's have been an hour and it's a lot, and I understand, you know. So let's just finish where we are right now, and I think we already did a pretty good job today. And of course I didn't finish with you know, with the details, because I still going to work with these boats, and I want to add some little birds right there. I probably can add them even now. Okay, like this, you know. See how easy? Here you go, our birds. And I'll finish with the boats, and maybe I will lighten up a little bit the sun. Maybe I will, you don't see it, and or I might leave it as is because it's kind of getting dark. And so here you go, it's almost done. I will give you a closer look, but of course I wanted to put another glass because I don't like that it's one glass, it's going to be another one. And I will finish with the boats, but for now I just want you to have a closer look as what developed. Here's a cello. Look how beautiful. Do you see that? Even if I don't do anything else, here's the glass. Of course I need to work on it a little more. See, it's, you know, it should be visible a little better. Okay, and our birds. Okay, I don't even see what I'm showing you. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Awesome. Drums. The Jamaican drums. Okay, hopefully they look like Jamaican. Okay, alrighty guys. It's another hour. It's too long. You know, I will finish it later myself, and if you want to see for a final result, you can visit my Facebook page. I will definitely post it there, or you can visit my website. I don't know if I will post it on Etsy because I already have a bunch of stuff. I want to kind of reduce my amount of Etsy because it's just I pay a bunch of money every month for having my items on Etsy. And I will be switching to my Fine Art of America store little by little. So hopefully you will visit me there, or just visit my website. And see you later. Somebody calling me. Always when I do videos, somebody call me or text me. You know, when I'm free, nobody cares. Okay, bye bye.